What's up guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about my LASIK experience. I'm going to be talking about the benefits of getting LASIK. Is it actually worth it? For the longest time I've always had to use glasses and contacts. I think the first time that I realized that I needed glasses was in 9th grade in my geometry class. I was sitting in the very back of the class and I was trying to figure out how to, I think it was like how to do the Pythagorean theorem or something. I couldn't see the numbers and the words that were on the board. So what I did at the time was I just asked the professor if I could sit at the front of the class, and that made it a lot easier for me to actually see the words and the numbers on the board. I really needed glasses, and I asked my mom if she could take me to the eye doctor so I can get a prescription.
Mom, please, can we just leave?
You have to see the eye doctor, Eric.
But I hate the eye doctor. He always makes fun of me for being fat.
You're not fat. You're big boned.
That's what I told him, but he doesn't listen to reason.
Eric Cartman.
Weak.
And once we went to the doctor, I realized that I had high levels of astigmatism, and I had to use very special contacts known as toric contacts. So I was using those contacts for the longest, and I was also using glasses.
Dude, super weak. I'm not wearing these. The guys would totally rip on me.
I know, the hardest thing to do is get kids to wear their glasses.
I'm just gonna take them off as soon as I leave.
That's why we have the little stapler.
Ow! Son of a bitch!
I guess now that I'm older and I can invest in myself and actually get LASIK surgery, the biggest reason why I want to get LASIK surgery is because of the convenience. I like to travel a lot, and I think it's going to be very useful to not have to carry my glasses around or my contacts in a bottle of solution. If I want to just pack up and go, I can do that. Also, for my training, I train a lot of MMA, Muay Thai, and boxing, and when I get, when I'm sparring, it's gonna make it a lot easier for me to keep sparring, continuing, and not having to stop in case a contact falls off or if I need to readjust it.
Yes, that's right. Cry. Cry like Sauron when he lost his contact lens.
Nobody move! Nobody move! Does anybody see it? It might be stuck to a tree or a rock. Anyone? Oh, I am so grounded.
Up front, LASIK surgery is more expensive, but after a couple of years, maybe a 5-year, 10-year, 15-year period, the cost that you're spending on your contacts, on your solution, on the cases, different eye drops, on glasses, all of that starts to accumulate. So I realized that it was a big liability to have contacts. Now at this point in my life, it will benefit me tremendously. So I came to the decision that LASIK surgery will be perfect for me, and I decided to go along with it. So what I want to do in this video is I want to break down the different benefits of getting LASIK surgery, the financial costs and analysis to doing it, and also my experience with the procedure. I want to show you the actual procedure itself, and then how I feel a couple of days after the procedure. So if you ever want to get LASIK surgery, you already have a good idea of what to expect. You'll know how much it is financially, how you're going to feel during and after the surgery, and also the practical uses of getting LASIK surgery. So let's go. So let's go ahead and start off with the financials. I think that's the biggest reason why people do not get LASIK surgery. First thing, I have my paperwork here, and I kind of want to give you a breakdown. So the first thing is that the surgery that I'm doing, the total cost will be $3,880, and we also have to add in the medicine that they prescribe, and that's an extra $60. So if we add that, let's see how much that would be. That would be $3,880 plus 60, and that gives us $3,940. So roughly around $4,000. I would plan for $4,000. I would think that this varies depending on where you're going to get your LASIK surgery. I decided to get my LASIK surgery with LASIK Plus, and the reason for that is because I have a really good friend. Shout out to my boy Ramiro, who recommended me to LASIK Plus and to the doctor that performed the procedure on him. And he told me that he had a great experience and that he highly recommended him. So I decided to go with LASIK Plus. And I agree. I already did the pre-screening, and the pre-screening they dilate your eyes and they try to see if you're a good candidate to get LASIK surgery. And I went through the procedure, and the entire staff, the nurses, everyone that attended me while I was at LASIK Plus here in Houston, Texas, was very professional and cordial, and I was very satisfied with the entire procedure. So there with LASIK Plus, it's around $4,000. and each eye comes out to be around, if we want to be exact with the math, it would be around, so it would be 3880 divided by 2, and that gives us 1940. So for each eye it's around 1940, so it is pretty expensive as far as the upfront cost, but they have great payment plan options. If you want to pay it off in payments, you can do that, or you can pay it off, you know, in full. They also have a good promotion period where for 12 months you have no interest. I can't pay it up front, but I think it makes more sense to do it in no interest payments. So on average, I would say that every year I spend around $800 on contacts, on glasses, and my doctor appointments. $800. So if we multiply that by 5, that would be 800 by 5. That's easy. That's $4,000. In 5 years, I would spend the same money that I would by getting the LASIK surgery up front. So my thought process is the 5 years are gonna come regardless. I will spend those $4,000 regardless. So if I can have clear vision that's gonna last me for the most part of my life, it makes more financial sense in the long run to invest into LASIK surgery now, so that in the next couple of years, in the next 5, 10, 15 years, I'm no longer spending on these fees that come with having contacts and glasses. So adding up the math, one side, the other side, it makes more sense to get LASIK surgery now. It's just an investment in myself. So I would say that the pros of LASIK surgery is that you will no longer have to use glasses or contacts to see. It's gonna make it a lot more convenient to travel. I also think it's a big mental thing because it's gonna help you increase your confidence. That's a big thing, especially when you're younger. If you're like in middle school or high school, wearing glasses is not the best look. At least it wasn't. That was my thought process back when I was in middle school. I didn't want to wear glasses.
Hey, dudes. Look at Cartman and his stupid glasses. Dude, just take them off. I can't. They're stable to my head. I hate you guys.
But as I got older, I actually started liking my glasses, and I like the fact that I can be more versatile with my look. If I wanted to wear, you know, square glasses, I could switch it up. I like the fact that you can switch up the style, but I would rather just have the clear vision as opposed to having glasses and having to make it work with your outfit. I guess the alternative to that is that if you really want to switch up your style, what you can do is you can just invest in some like polarized glasses when you're using the computer or watching TV, and you can get those on Amazon. They're pretty cheap, like for 15-20 bucks, and they look just like these. They're just not prescription glasses. Alright guys, so it's about that time that we pause the video and go hit these weights. I'm actually pretty excited because this is going to be the last time that I have to wear my
glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses.
Workout. So let's get to the gym and get these gains.
She pull up, hop out, then she swerve. Do your two-step, your little catwalk, make it work. Make it work, Jill dance, make it work, strike a pose. Make it work, Jill dance, make it work, strike a pose.
I pull up, hop out, then I swerve. Do my two-step, my little catwalk, make it work. Make it work, Jill dance, make it work, strike a pose. Make it work, Jill dance, make it work, strike a pose.
Do your dance, girl, do your dance, girl. Is it me and you, or is you with your friends, girl? Is it you and Emma, is we making plans, girl? Double up the coupe size and here's the bands, girl. She a 10, better tell her strike a pose. She don't switch positions and she plays the role. Hit up the salon, she gets an
It's finally the day. It is LASIK time, and I've been waiting for this day for a long time. I'm excited. I'm pretty nervous, to be honest. I don't know why. For me, when it comes to like anything with the eyes, I get kind of nervous. Just trying to get, you know, those pre-jitters. I'm listening to some Bob Marley, and that's helping a little bit. Before the treatment, they recommend a couple of things. And if you ever want to get LASIK surgery, what they recommend is for you not to wear your contacts a couple of days before the treatment. You will be there for around 2 hours. And they recommend to also have a driver with you. You must have a driver with you, because after the procedure you're going to be so beat up you're not going to be able to drive. Genesis is going to come with me and my girlfriend. And then also they recommend for you to have a face cover. Right now with the pandemic and everything, you need to have a face cover. And you also have to wash your eyelids thoroughly. You have to have your prescription drops ready, so you can just call in your prescriptions. They'll give you a number, and then they'll have the medicine ready right after you get out of your surgery. And then you have to dress comfortably and warm, so they recommend for you to have some comfortable attire because you're going to be there for a couple of hours, and they want you to be as comfortable as possible. The next thing is for you not to have caffeine before the procedure, so no coffee, energy drinks. Then we also have to not put on any cologne or perfumes. For the ladies out there, do not wear any makeup. And the last thing here is to be ready for a 3 to 4 hour nap right after the treatment. You might have a post-procedure right after the surgery. Let's go ahead and get to the office and knock out this LASIK.
Send her better, tell her strike a pose. She don't switch positions and she plays the role.
You gotta breathe into your balls, guys.
Your little catwalk, make it work. Make it work, Jill dance. Make it work, strike a pose. Make it work, Jill dance. Make it work, strike a pose.
I pull up, hop out, then I swerve. Do my two-step, my little catwalk, make it work. Make it work, Jill dance. Make it work, strike a pose. Make it work, Jill dance. Make it work, strike a pose.
Strike a pose, girl. Strike a pose, girl. I can spend it on you, freeze you up, you cold, girl. Put you in positions, curling up your toes, girl. Even when I'm gone, I only want you close.